When we are looking for paragraph issues, then what we're talking about is when it feels really crowded like this on this page, or when we're trying to do any sort of H2 things, then that's what we're looking at. And so we go into here, and we see if this is all crammed together. And the easiest way to do that, to fix this, is to backspace, go up, hit enter again, and then that will correct those sort of things like that. A lot of these links are already in place. And then we also see like these bullet points here, though. They have the bullet points there, but they're not real bullet points right now because we've taken them from some other site and pasted it in here. So if it was a real bullet point, it would be over to the side. So then we can click that, make it there, get rid of the bullet points that were there. We don't want to keep uppercase type things on here. I think that's what it said. I already forgot what it said. Yeah, that is what it said. Okay. And because we can control that later on. So what we're wanting to do is have these be H2. That's normally what you're going to be doing for any sort of heading things within posts or pages. And so then we want to control anything like that through CSS rather than being through the page itself. If we want those to be all caps, which I don't think that we probably do, but if we want them to be all caps, we can do that through CSS later. We don't need to do it right now. And that way we have control over what we want to do with it. So something like this would be... I think really these should be probably bullet points too, because they're kind of bullet pointy sort of things. Yeah, that should work. We won't have a title on the page right now because that's the way the CSS happens to be set up, but it will be there later on. It's messed up because of other stuff. But we see there, so we got this spacing okay, but then that spacing down there is not okay at the bottom of that. You come back here and you can look and you can say, okay, I could add another space there myself, but you don't need to because you can see it looks right here. And so if it looks right over here, then it's probably not your job to fix it. And so then I just need to change it so that then at the bottom of bullet pointed lists, they have reasonable margins at the bottom, and they don't right now. But then this would basically be it. That's too big right now for this sort of site, so we'll fix that, and we'll fix other things. But if you go through and make those sort of changes, I'll be very happy.